Hey guys, Bearded Beast of Duloc here. The topic for this video is HLM full body training. You might have seen the term HLM tossed around on the worldwide interwebs, and you might not be sure what exactly it means. It's usually associated with full body style training or training in that vein, some type of training frequency. HLM is basically stands for heavy, light, and moderate or medium. So you're basically rotating your training days between a heavy day, a light day, and a moderate day. Now what this might mean on paper is that if you switch to a full body workout, you might do your heavy day on Monday, which means probably the big hitters, the big compound lifts like squats and bench and barbell rows, that sort of thing. Probably for a lower-ish rep range, maybe in the 5 to 8 rep range for these exercises. Generally 5-ish, but this isn't. We're not trying to create a rule book of what you must do. 5 to 8 is perfectly fine. You want the big hitter exercises with some heavy work. Your lighter day is going to hit the same muscle groups, but just with less intense, maybe isolation-ish exercises. Not necessarily, they don't have to be necessarily isolation exercises, but they have to be less intense physically, and from a generally from a weight standpoint or an overall impact standpoint. What I mean by this is, say on Monday you do a real heavy squat workout, and on Friday you do maybe a lighter squat workout, maybe even just a 20 rep set of squats, which I kind of like. What would you do on Wednesday on the light day? Well, you could do something like leg presses, or you could even do leg extensions, or lunges, or hack squats, or whatever. It's a lighter day compared to your Monday and Friday, training days. So that's basically your light days. You could do some isolation exercises for the smaller muscle groups, and for the big muscle groups or the big hitters, you want a lighter, less overall taxing type of lift in there. Once we get to Friday and your moderate days, those are usually compound-ish or really super effective machine-ish exercises that really are difficult, but not quite as difficult as the big hitters like squats and barbell rows and bench press and that sort of thing. You could have like a hammer strength chest press if you're in it for straight bodybuilding. If you're when you're looking at squats, you could do like a 5x5 protocol on Monday, and maybe on Friday a 20 rep setter. Hard, definitely hard, but not heavy like Monday, if you follow me. For back, you might do a barbell row 5x5 on Monday, and on Friday maybe you're doing something like pull-ups or something like that. Machine T-bar row, something not quite as taxing on your back. So guys, that's the basic structure of an HLM approach. Again, it's a rotational scheme that can be worked in with frequency training. Generally, you see the workouts a heavy day on Monday, a lighter day on Wednesday, and a more moderate, medium day on Friday. The rep schemes might be 5 to 8 on Monday, a little bit higher on the light day, might be from 10 to 15 or 8 to 15, and on Friday you might just see more conventional, normal hypertrophy ranges, guys, of 8 to 12. Guys, I hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments for the Bearded Beast, leave them below. If you have any video suggestions, guys, leave them below. And guys, as always, please subscribe to the Bearded Beast of Duloc, kids. The Bearded Beast of Duloc. Have a great day, guys.